We are going to look at correlation and linear regressions. We're not going to get too far into this right now because I do have a document for you called Calculator Help, I believe, and you can look at that and you can actually go through it step by step and kind of figure out some of these problems. Let's start with the basics though. Determine the correlation of a scatter plot and use a calculator to find the line of best fit. So, a scatter plot, oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Is a graph that relates two different sets of data by displaying them as ordered pairs. The line of best fit is a line through a scatter plot that is used to predict future events. I'm trying to zoom in on this. Predict is the big word. That is what a best line of fit or a line of best fit is used for in most cases. We're going to talk about that in a second. Another name for this is linear regression. The reason that's in all caps and I'm underlining it right now is because that's what your calculator says is line of best fit. So I might say line of best fit, but the calculator says linear regression. That's what that means, okay? So, my types of correlation. This is a positive correlation. This is a negative correlation. As you can see, one of them has like a positive slope and that one has a negative slope. This one is also a positive correlation and a negative correlation. This one has no correlation because I can't tell exactly where I would draw that line, whether it's going up or down. It kind of depends. So I don't really know what that one would be. So I would say it's a no correlation. All right, the next question on our note guide says just to draw a line of best fit. And if I were to draw one, that might be an okay one. I might actually try again. Something along the lines like that. Something where it's like in the middle, where you've got just about the same amount of points on one side as you would have on the other side. I think that's a good little drawing there. This one would be a negative correlation. And yeah, so let's continue with the number 2. It says fill in the blanks below. For these 24 students, as the number of hours increases, the money spent tends to what? If I'm looking at what this problem is saying, it's saying these students that work long hours, as hours increase, the amount of money that they can spend would also increase. And that should make sense. If you have more money because you worked more hours, you should be able to spend more money. So as the number of hours increases, the amount of money spent tends to increase as well. For these 24 students, there is a positive correlation between the number of hours worked and the money spent. It's going in the positive direction. It's going up. Using the line of best fit, we would predict that the student working 8 hours would spend approximately how many dollars? So 8 hours. I'm going to zoom in here. Here's my 8 hours right down there. Now there is a student right here that worked 8 hours. Does that mean every single student that works 8 hours is going to be the same as him and spend this much money? Well, the answer to that is no. We have to go to our line of best fit to, again, predict. That was our big word that I underlined right here. Predict on your line of best fit. Our line of best fit would be a better prediction. So I think it would be closer to 21 or 22. I think I'm going to say 21. $21 is what the average student would spend there. That's basically it for this video. There's going to be more, and that's not, this stuff was important up here, but this stuff down here is even more important. This is actually you typing things into a calculator. It doesn't really do me any good to show you this on a video. I already have pictures made and a document made for you guys to look at. It's called, again, Calculator Help. You guys can find that. But that's where you're going to find how to put this stuff on your calculator. You're going to make a table out of it. and you're going to be able to figure out your best fit lines. What it's going to do on that document, it's going to be able, or on the calculator, it's going to give you an M value and it's going to give you a B value, and you're going to have to figure out how to make an equation out of that. Usually a y equals mx plus b would work. And then it's going to have you predict something. Again, this equation is basically your best fit line. So that's how you predict things. So then, for example, on jeans sales right here, it'll say, okay, so what if the average price was 50? Then what would your number sold probably be? And you could figure that out by plugging in 50 in for X. Okay, check out that calculator help sheet if you need any help with that. If you're going to walk through that situation and try to do these problems, use the calculator help sheet. It'll work just as well. And that is all for this video. Thanks for watching.